Hi everyone, this is Sammy G. I just want to say before the video starts, I'd like to say this video was recorded long while back, but I just hadn't gone around to edit it completely and upload it yet on YouTube. So, but thank you all for waiting, and I hope you enjoy this. Hello, I'm Sammy G, your guide to movies, and I thought I would do this one since Incredibles 2 is out, and I thought of going back and watching the original before I go back and watch it a second time to clarify what score I would give it and what I can say about it in the review. And my opinion on this one has not changed in the slightest. The Incredibles was a superhero action animated movie released in 2004, directed by Brad Bird and starring Craig T. Nelson as the voice of Bob Parr, who used to enjoy saving people as the famous superhero with super strength named Mr. Incredible, along with his wife Helen, voiced by Holly Hunter, another now ex-super called Elastigirl, but has been out of action for 15 years due to several lawsuits against supers for the damage they cause saving days, and as a result is going through a midlife crisis. But his luck will change when a new villain named Syndrome, voiced by Jason Lee, arises and threatens the entire existence of supers, while Bob and Helen's children, the fast-paced eager Beaver Dash and the shy reclusive Pyro, also have to learn to use their powers to fight alongside their parents, along with the cool, pun intended, Frozone played by the awesome Samuel L. Jackson. This was a huge stepping stone for Pixar because they have never done a movie with all human characters. They have only ever done human characters as side characters that you only see in certain scenes, like Andy in Toy Story or the dentist in Finding Nemo, while the main focus was always the anthropomorphic characters that Pixar made come to life. The animation, given that it was made in 2004, still looks amazing today, with lots of detail in each shot of the film. I love the designs of each of the characters, which each of the characters designs matching their personality. For example, Mr. Incredible's boss, Mr. Huff, being a short, ugly businessman to make it ironic that he is in higher power to someone incredibly strong, and in the present, the weak seem to have the power of the strong. Or in Mr. Incredible's words, they keep finding new ways to celebrate mediocrity. I also love the colour palette change from the first act, which was brightly coloured and beautiful, to the second act, which became dull and miserable, to symbolise the change in Mr. Incredible's life as he's forced to go into hiding and has to let go of the good old days, and then it becomes brighter after he goes to Ireland for his first assignment and gets to be back in action. Michael Giacchino, I think that's how you pronounce his name, provided the score for the film, and it's absolutely amazing, amplifying the awesomeness of action sequences in the film, intensifying chilling scenes, and just making every scene absolutely more unforgettable and fantastic with incredible scores done by an outstanding orchestra. It really reminds me a little bit of James Bond. He also gives pretty funny names to the score pieces he writes, including Lava in the Afternoon, which plays when Bob is eating dinner with Syndrome's seductive secretary, Mirage, in the volcano base, or the 100-Mile Dash to play when Dash is running through the jungle. Characters are absolutely spectacular, with each character being smart and relatable, from the socially awkward teenager, Violet, who feels like she can never be normal and wants to hide herself away at high school, which is fairly similar to how a lot of teenagers feel these days, to the depressed Mr. Incredible, who I fear of becoming by selling for a desk-end job working 9 to 5. Their dialogue is so memorable for them, talking in a natural fashion, speaking over each other, speaking in normal tones appropriate to what they're saying, etc., which makes the characters all the more human. I can quote this film line by line, that's how good of a film it is. Edna Mode, the Super's fashion designer, is personally my favourite, because she is such a lovable character, saying how she feels all the time. My God, you've gotten fat. And just being such a sweet person. Call me often, darling. I enjoy our visits. And so I thank Brad Bird for making her such a legendary character that she even has her own Wikipedia page. I think the story is one of the best aspects of this movie. The film constantly deals with amazing mature themes, whether it be attempted suicide, which I don't think I've ever seen another kids film apart from this one do that ever. A midlife crisis, marriage problems, high body count, even an insurance company deliberately making forms complicated to avoid giving people insurance claims. It actually makes a whole lot of sense to me now that I think about it. The story is fast-paced and slick, with good character development, brilliant humour, awesome action, and not a single moment felt unnecessary, nor a single character move felt stupid. Even moments when you think they could have done something else, you can quickly argue against, so the small little problems are buried quite quickly. This film to me is a gem. It is one of a kind, I can definitely say it is one of the best films in every single genre it's going for, whether it be action, animation, or superhero. I have to give Incredibles a perfect 10 out of 10 or an A+. If you can, make sure you go out and enjoy this before you go watch Incredibles 2. It is truly one not to miss. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and take a look at my website when you get a chance. This is Sammy G, your guide to movies, signing off.